Have you ever wondered why the slightest things trigger you? Have you ever wondered why you get so mad when you're trying to prove your point in a debate? Do you ever wonder why the elites are always calm and collected under pressure? Have you ever wondered why the great masters of enlightenment were able to take so much abuse without retaliation? If so, stay tuned to this video and we will explore the differences between you and them. The first thing you need to understand and always remember is that universal laws are working behind the scenes in your life, whether you are aware of them or not. They operate 24/7 on every single individual. It doesn't matter if you're a good person, a bad person, a saint, a sinner, no matter young or old, no matter the race or location. Universal laws don't discriminate. They just function impersonally. And the biggest thing you need to know is that these laws are working for you or against you, whether you are ignorant of them or not. Literally, when it comes to universal laws, what you don't know is being held against you. Now, I could make a 2-hour video just on this subject of universal laws. But for today's video, we are just focusing on two universal energies. They are force and power. These two energies are operating inside you in your everyday interactions. The problem is you're not aware of them. And even if you are in a rudimentary way, you don't know how to harness them. So let's dig into this. And hopefully by the end of this video, you will no longer be used by these energies and you will be the master of them. One of the first things you need to understand is unaware people, yes, I'm talking about you, operate in the energy of force, while most aware people operate in the energy of power. The elites use this awareness for selfish gain, while the enlightened masters used it for self-control, in which what we call being virtuous. So, now that I got your curiosity going, let me explain what these two energies are, and hopefully, at the end, it will make sense. Now, 97% of people operate in the energy called force. When you operate in force, you are always trying to change people, events, and outcomes, even when it's not wanted. Operating in force is loud and disruptive. Operating in force is when you are trying to manipulate things in a loud, forceful way. It is friction. It is swimming against the current. This is why you are constantly arguing. This is why you are constantly in verbal tug of wars. This is why you take things so personal. When someone says something and you don't agree with it, you can't wait to put them in their place. When someone cuts you off in traffic, you are almost tempted to run them off the road. When someone disagrees with you, the first thing you want to do is unfriend them. This is what politics are made of. Operating in force comes from a negative vibration of competition. It is where you are constantly, mentally feeling like it's you against the world. Now, let's look at the contrast of force, where the 3% of the world operate. This is called power. When you operate in power, there is no competition. There is only cooperation. To operate in power is to stand still, while the people who operate in force argue like maniacs. To operate in power is to move in silence. You have no need to keep up with the Joneses. You don't need to be the loudest or have the loudest clothes or the flashiest anything. To operate in power is to know you are right, but you don't feel the need to fight to prove it. This is what Jesus did when he was in front of Pilate and the mob. They questioned and accused him of everything, and he held his peace. The Buddha always told his students that when someone wronged them, to think of it like a gift. You have the option to accept or decline the gift. If you accept the gift, you are operating in force. If you decline the gift, you are operating in power. Because what happens to the gift that is not accepted? It stays with the giver. That hate, anger, and negativity can only affect you if you accept the gift. If you don't, it stays with the sender. This is the difference between force versus power. Now that you are aware of it, what are you going to do about it? Are you going to continue to operate in force, or will you take the road less traveled and operate in power? Are you going to take the blue pill or take the red pill? The choice, as always, has always been yours to make. Thank you for watching this video. I hope it gave you a new level of awareness, as that is the goal of this channel. If you found value in this video, it would be my honor if you liked and subscribed. But in any event, until we meet again, namaste.